every time in Vipassana when I come to the meetings, it doesn't matter, is it a trust meeting, is a meeting with ATs, is a serving, something new I learn about Vipassana. It's like open door, anytime it's opening, and the ticks in the boxes going there.
I served in 2002 in Bobrussai in 3-day course. I came here for quite a simple reason, because I got an email that there's lack of servers. After that course, if we talk about experience, I said, no, I will never come back to Bobrussai. No way. Why? My height is 2 meters, and their beds is 1.95 meters, and they have wooden ends. I simply not fit in that bed. I said, no, never. 1 year passed, and we have another place.
Serving and helping others is one of the main things that I want to do in my life, not just with the Vipassana, but in general. I see that it has to be in my life path. So it added to my life and a huge extra value that I appreciate and I see in the future.
My first course was very, very hard, and I just, after finishing, I will forget it forever. I don't want to come back, but after a few years it still was on my mind, even after a few years.
To give example what kind of hardness I experienced. At night, from day 0 to first day, I don't sleep at all night. I lie in the bed for all night, the sensations. And the morning, oh, it's time to go to the hall, because students are already sitting for 1 hour. And you can, as a course manager, you should came. So I said, at the second night, it was way more better. I already started to sleep. I wonder, it was hard, it didn't kill me, so what is more behind that? What is more?
Just after the course I felt something, and when I started to serve I felt something more, but I see that it's just the beginning of my path and more is coming, so I'm super open for that.
Vipassana and Dhamma is just different from everything I know until that point. And I always it's always for a few years which I wasn't involved after my first sitting. I always, on my mind, it was the only thing that I see some meaning. And nothing until then wasn't meaningful for me.
It's not a tradition that it's from our birth that we have, and sometimes it's mixed with the religion, sometimes it's mixed with a lot of stories. Even though when I wanted to do a Vipassana, I was told only the word, and they said, you cannot get more information, you have to experience first. So it was a lot of mysticism around my head. What is it? What I will benefit? You can't write, of course you want to write, you take the leaflet from the toilet paper and you find some pen, to write something because it's so necessary. And I actually said myself, no, Asta, let's try to see without anything, what is it? And for me it was relief. It was so relief. It was so beneficial. I remember I wanted to clean all the time. I wanted to clean my clothes. I wanted to clean everything. So I think it's beneficial for the people who are around to remind them that there is this practice you can have people to talk about it, to talk about Goenka, to talk about Vipassana. And yesterday we went to sleep at 11 just because we was talking about Vipassana, about the food, about the recipe book, you can't talk with the ordinary people, but with the who had the same experience, you can share.
Dhamma Lilha has something which is kind of probably maybe hard to describe, Sometimes there's no words, you just feel. Mm-hmm. So this is the way I describe being here than the other place.